women to teach fourth grade elementary students in private and foreign schools. The ministry, this is the Ministry of Education, clarified in the circular that this decision vis-a-vis grade 4 comes in tandem with the success achieved after application of assigning the teaching of students from the first to third grades of elementary level of the private and foreign girls schools to female teachers. Quote, the ministry also desires to continue creating stimulating environments for teaching and learning, as well as to support investment in the private general education sector. It was stated in the circular.
Very interesting. The ministry said during that hiring female teachers is part of an initiative that falls under the Early Childhood Schools Project, which is a government initiative which incorporates a special program to better facilitate elementary school students' transition to their next phase of schooling. Really, what this is sort of getting women to be teachers of young boys, which is very common in the U.S., but was not common in Saudi Arabia at all. And so they're sort of phasing it in slowly, and it's culturally and socially sensitive a little bit. So kind of good to see this progress is at a snail's pace, but it's in the right direction.
Well, and it seems to be picking up, because I guess that in 2019 is when they decided they'd allow women to teach first through third. They just now bumped it to fourth. I thought there was an interesting quote here from this article. The project was implemented after conducting several scientific and behavioral studies to determine the most efficient methods of early education. The studies found that female teachers bring benefits to education. According to the ministry, one major benefit of the program is the presence of female teachers in classrooms eases communications between teachers and parents.
I had saved that exact note because I thought that was really interesting. There's a lot unsaid there, as in if male teachers are not quite as good. But that's really cool. This is really cool.
And like, the socialization, having an authority figure, a woman who's not your mom or your aunt or your grandmother, for young boys is anywhere, not just Saudi Arabia, is an important thing.
Mm-hmm. I had one elementary school teacher, until 7th grade that was male, and other than that, they were all female. I think it's way more common for females to be elementary school teachers in the United States, but
absolutely. Here a male teacher, in elementary level is much more rare.
Yeah. One of my earliest elementary school memories, Richard, is my 2nd grade teacher on the first day of school got proposed to from her fiance, soon to be husband, on the first day in the first 30 minutes of class. I remember getting there, and then he walks in with a ring and proposes to her. And I was just like, what is happening? I'm only 5 years old or 6 years old. What is this?
I think my first crush was on Mrs. King in 3rd grade. And so I was completely confused. I didn't know what I was feeling. I'm a boy, for God's sake. And that's not what we want having in Saudi classrooms, but yes.
No. Yes. But just funny that stands out. Nothing that I learned, but just that. So